Hi. Hello. Hi. Hey guys. It's Delta. I hope you missed me. I sure as hell missed you. This video is more of a... It's not a humor video. It's not like a scripted video. I never really got to scripting it. I didn't bother. Because for this video, I just want to be real. I want to open up a little bit about what's going on. First, I want to get this over with. This has happened on Twitter. This has happened on Twitch. 400 people, Jesus Christ. They haven't seen these things. I just want to get this over with. I look European. What did you expect? Not every white streamer is American, people. Not all of them are American. You might have noticed that I have not uploaded for quite a while. You may have noticed that this channel has been sitting there doing absolutely fucking nothing for almost a year now. This video is being filmed on November the 25th. Well, you're supposed to see it yesterday because yesterday was actually the 2-year anniversary of the DeltaPlays channel. Comment happy birthday, I guess. Life is full of surprises, guys. That's one of the best quotes you'll ever get. So what's happened while I've been gone? First of all, I'm pretty sure that the last time we spoke, I was still 13 years old. Now, that was not a good time for me. I was not a very good person at the age of 13. So I'm 14 now. I'm also having trouble looking into the camera without looking at something else. I didn't clean the room up like I usually do for the streams or for the videos because this is real. This is just the reality of what's going on in life, and I don't want to hide it for this specific video just to make the set look cooler. Life has been going down, honestly. I started high school this year. It's really hard. Like, it's not hard. It's not as hard as it is intimidating and time consuming, and most of my struggles come from the fact that I have ADHD and I do a bunch of classes that don't really reward me in any sense, so it's really hard to focus on them. I know other people with ADHD are going to watch this. I think they can vouch for that. I haven't played Minecraft professionally. Not that I've ever been good at the game, but I've never really played... I haven't like grinded Minecraft for quite a while now. I've opened it once or twice in the last few months, but never really played it. Obviously, I've had a lot of cool ideas for like what I've spent a lot of time studying the algorithm behind the scenes again. I've came up with a shit ton of cool ideas. Actually, you know what? Let's read some off of my phone right now. Going to spoil my video ideas, guys, and some of these might happen. If I do find the time, I might still do it, because this isn't a quitting announcement. I don't think I'll be quitting. Gay Alan Walker faded lyrics. Nope. Bed Wars 1 win equals 1 emote with a question mark. I'm not spoiling this. These might still work, you know? A large part of the reason why I've disappeared off of YouTube is because with all the struggles that come with high school, you also... Shut the fuck up! You really just start to get consumed into this abyss of doing work and studying. It would take a lot less time for me to study, but you sit there and you worry about it all day, and that takes up a lot more time. And I realize that, but we're too weak. Also, while I've been gone, this country with a green, red, and blue flag and a moon and star in the middle has decided to start a genocide 2.0 on my country. So that's just really fun. Luckily, I'm not there right now, but there is 3 million people in that country who are very much in danger, and I can't say anything about that. I have nothing against you guys. I just have something against your government. It's the first year of high school. I'm a freshman, guys. I'm fresh. I'm never doing that that again. You go to school, you get consumed by... Why am I red? I'd say grade 9 would be the school year where depression becomes a regular thing, at least for me. I know a lot of people who've had it a lot earlier. Personally, I've felt it once before that, because life was just on its way down. And in grade 9, life's always down, and it just keeps going and keeps going, at least for me. I'm not going to hide and pretend like I live behind this happy screen with Instagram pictures that have been heavily edited for 3 weeks straight in Adobe Lightroom. No one's life is perfect, especially not like mine. Streaming, Twitch streaming, what happened to that? Well, even when I do have time, rarely, to do this, to record, to stream, to plan out a video, and deliver content, and make others laugh, it becomes something that, even though I think about it all the time, this is way too bright, even though I think about it all the time, it's like sometimes when I do even have time, I live in the Philippines. For those who don't know what it means to live in the Philippines, it means you have absolute garbage internet no matter how much you pay for it. So streaming is not always a viable option, but we're working on it, we're trying. So I also want to address motivation and burnout, and that comes with when you're always worried about getting these videos out to people and always trying to impress them and stepping up your quality and just becoming better and better and better and trying to one-up other content creators to get your video seen, because YouTube is a competition at this point. If someone else is making the video the same, like the exact same quality, the exact same level of entertainment that your video gets, that and their video came out before yours did, you're not really going to impress people as much. So it just becomes a battleground of who can get the highest quality, the most entertaining, the funniest video out there, the fastest. And especially as a small content creator, that's really important, because if you don't, your channel dies out, and people they don't gain interest in you anymore. And since you're small, you don't have a fan base, you don't have a big brand or anything to rely on to come back later and know that people are still going to watch you. This video, I'm pretty sure, is going to get 100 views, like max. I have 400 subscribers. I've been losing I have not gained a single subscriber for the last 6 months. I will be damned well surprised if like 200 people watch this video. I will be very surprised. Once you start thinking about it all the time and trying to win this never-ending war, it becomes more of a chore. Like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy playing the game. I still enjoy like editing sometimes. It's just really hard to motivate myself to go and edit this video and get it done and be like, okay, well, I have this video now. That took me a while. That it was fun to edit it. It took me 5 hours to convince myself to start editing it. Time to go film and edit 9 more so I can schedule them and have 10 videos for 400 damned people to watch for the next like 2 months, right? Does not sound easy, because it's really not that easy. It becomes more of a chore, and everyone says this. Once YouTube becomes a chore and it's not fun for you anymore, that's when you know you're doing something wrong. And I do want to do this. It just becomes a chore, not because I don't enjoy anymore, but it's because other things like school gets in the way, right? School's annoying. No one likes school, but it's in a sense more reliable than YouTube is, especially with all the shit they've been pulling off. Yeah, you never really know. It just becomes kind of a chore. So I'm hoping that at some point I will just figure it out, and figure out what I've been doing wrong the whole time, and just have the time, find the extra 3 hours that would help me study and still get all of my, YouTube work done. And aside from that, I also have film work that I do at school, which honestly, the only reason I took the film class in the first place was to come up with better techniques for YouTube. And it's really been paying off. I do think I'll have better videos from a quality point of view when I do actually get there. Photography's been pretty cool for me. If you don't know, photography's been something I've been doing for the last year. So it's pretty cool. I've earned some money from that. And yes, believe it or not, YouTubers and streamers, they do a lot of the time, it's not that they do it for the money. It's just that money is a huge motivating factor when it comes to these things. Like, you can sit there and do it. It'll be fun, right? But you get bored of it eventually. And then when you're like, oh, I have viewers who actually care about me. That'll give me $1 or $2, and eventually that'll pile up into $100, and I'll get paid, and I'll have this money so I can actually continue doing what I'm doing. It is a huge motivating factor, and I don't think that we need to hide that. Also, if you can't tell, I'm sick as we speak. I have been sick for the last 4 days. You don't notice because I'm so goddamn good at hiding it, bitch. Oh. I've also been huge into DJing recently. Y'all know I've always been into electronic music. At some point, I started making it. The reason I said it is because I do not know if what I originally made would even be considered music because of how fucking garbage it was. So I took a break from music for a while because what I made was just like not good. I didn't even like what I made. I just made it for the sake of making it. And at the time, I thought it was kind of cool. I was practicing, and music was one of the things that kept me going in grade 8 when I had a lot of like the lowest points of my life. Up until then, at least, music kept me going. I just sat there, made beats in math class, learned how to use FL Studio. I did not pay for it. No one pays for FL Studio. I found Avicii, who is currently my favorite artist. Huge respect to Avicii. Honestly, Avicii's right now is getting me through a bunch of shit that I don't want to be in. So, and I know that he went through a bunch of shit that he couldn't be in. Rest in peace. So I really appreciate your music for being there and helping me get through this. And his music basically inspired me to come back to music, and I started digging through FL Studio again, learning a lot more about FL Studio, learning a lot more about how instruments work, about what all the buttons and knobs actually do, instead of just playing with things until they sounded obnoxiously terrible. Not just terrible, obnoxiously. Like they got on your nerves. That's what I used to do. Nope. I'm actually trying to make good music now. But with what I mean by good music is I've started to make music that I like, and not just make music for the sake of making it and then taking it too seriously when others don't like it, and trying to convince them to like it. You can see I'm losing my words because my mental health go Netflix stocks April 19th to 20th, 2022. I don't sleep. I don't eat as much as I should. I basically, it's an emotional and mental roller coaster. So yeah, and after I got back into music because of Avicii, I'm huge into DJing now. So I think DJing is really cool. I don't have the equipment yet, so I have to just sit there and randomly pretend like I'm DJing, assuming where the knobs would be. Pretend like I'm doing it. Why? Because I'm too fucking broke to afford real equipment. What did you think? I try to smile through it. A lot of times I have to smile through it because I know that for a lot of the time my being sad, especially considered I'm known as, the happy person, my being sad affects a lot of others, and I don't want my personal feelings to make others feel worse. That's the last thing I want to do. So a lot of the times you just gotta bottle it up and deal with it and man up, right? So that's something that you do. Am I quitting streaming? Nope. I will come back to streaming once school eases up and once I get internet that can handle streaming. Am I quitting YouTube? No. I just took a much needed break, which was involuntary, which I did not want to take. It just happened. I did not have time. So for a straight year, I did not do YouTube. Do I still do photography? Yes. Do I still do music? Yes. I'd say it's still weird music, but one, I can call it music at this point because it's not completely garbage, only a little bit. And two, I don't care because it's my music. I make it for myself. I will release it, but I'm not going to cry when someone on the internet says it didn't sound like what they expected it to sound like, because it's my music. I make it for myself. Am I into DJing now? Absolutely. Do I still care about gaming? Do I still like Minecraft? Yes. Definitely. I want to play this game again, I just don't have time to do so. So, will there be streams and YouTube videos coming soon? Yes. My laptop broke again, though. My last song that I put 34 goddamn hours into is on it. My last YouTube video is on it. My last photography, like photo shoot, is on it, which is like really important for me because I'm gonna get paid for that. I need a lot of that to buy streaming equipment. And 4, yeah, this thing's just dead. I don't know what happened to it. I need to get it fixed ASAP because I need the shit on it. I'll probably just pull the SSD out and use it on the computer because I need to get this stuff done. I need to stop delaying it. I need to stop procrastinating at some point. I just redid my whole setup so it actually looks decent now. My table isn't completely clogged anymore, though. I'd say in about 3 to 5 business days, all the trash will be delivered right back here. I also, some of you might not know this. Actually, none of you probably know this. How many people are on my private Twitter? Maybe 28 people. 29. Max 29 people. I have a crush. Wow, a 14-year-old white teenage boy has a crush? Whoa! Impossible! Never been done before. They're a girl. It happens, people. Minecraft YouTubers also catch feelings. Twitter.com/DeltaPlays tweet. Twitter.com/@DeltaPlays tweet. I'm still sick, guys. You know what I'm going to do after this recording? I'm going to edit this video. Do you know what I'm going to do after that? I bet you don't. I'm going to clean this mess up. Teenage boys actually clean their rooms? Whoa! Who would have thought that some of us actually like clean workspaces? Ah! Thanks for watching. Hopefully you missed me. I missed you. Hopefully we'll come back soon. Actually, I think that'll be a very fun time for us. When I do come back to YouTube, which will definitely happen, I have to say that now, it's going to happen. I'm gonna come back better than ever. The quality gonna shoot straight up. The next video, quality-wise, might not be the best I've ever filmed. It's still gonna be in 16:10 because I haven't gotten a new monitor yet, but I will get a new monitor soon, so hopefully that'll change up a bit. And that'll be nicer because you guys really fucking hate 16:10 videos. I have learned that. So yeah, happy 2nd birthday to DeltaPlays. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Mr. Beast makes chocolate. Goodbye.